Alright folks, welcome to another episode of Peter's being dragged through the bushes again, beer reviews. So today we're going over to Baron, and this is a can of Goat Slayer, which is a double IPA at 8% ABV. So despite the gloomy name, Goat Slayer is brewed for the love of goats. It's a soft, juicy and hazy double IPA. Dangerously drinkable, dry hopped with Mosaic and Nelson Sauvin at 20 grams per litre, canned straight from the tank. No fining, no filtration and no pasteurisation. Sounds a bit like a what's her face then? What's she called? I don't know. Nerdy bits, lots of oats and wheat to thicken up the body, and chip malt for its high enzyme content and foam boosting potential. Please store in the fridge. This beer will taste best the sooner it is enjoyed. Sonia Poulton, that's who I'm thinking of. I sound like Sonia Poulton the way I structured those sentences. Fantastic artwork on the Baron stuff from Max Wild. And yeah, goats are creepy fuckers, aren't they, really? Dead behind the eyes. Little shits. But no, I do like I like a little goat every now and then. Interpret that as you so wish. But yeah, really love the artwork on these cans, and big thank you to Harry for picking this up. Sent over a few cans my way, and I've got a Pilsner left over, which I think is a New Zealand hopped Pilsner. Or am I thinking of a different beer completely? I don't know, and you don't care. That'd be a really good tagline for the channel, really, wouldn't it? That'd be a really good tagline for the channel, wouldn't it, really? Used rarely in the same sentence twice. Anyway, beer in the glass then. And it's got a lovely orangey hue to it. Just shy of 2 fingers worth of a white foamy head. Nice sort of density on the appearance. I know, opacity. I'm not getting too much on the nose. He's done it again, folks. Maybe a little hint of orange and clementine. Almost has that sort of like, you know, Haribo fried eggs, the gummy, or the mallow. I don't. Is it gummy? Is it mallow? What's it made of? It's just all sugar anyway. That's why I don't know why it doesn't smell like that, but it reminds me of that. And you could say the same about the Love Hearts from Haribo. Haribo. Kids and grown-ups love it so. That was like a really sort of like 90s anti-comedian making a jokey Happy Mondays Shaun Ryder joke about Shaun Ryder's lyrics. Cuff damn, damn cuff. Which, by the way, Shaun Ryder is a lyrical genius. One of my favourite lyrics written by Shaun, or penned by Shaun Ryder. I can never remember if it's from Cuff Damn or Tart Tart, but the lyrics are, "You see that Jesus is a cunt and will never help you with a thing that you do." it's also one of Richard Dawkins' favourite songs. See, we're going meta. You know, I make a joke about Shaun Ryder, who writes a lyric about Jesus, and, ooh, atheism. Now I just need to do, oh, are you okay, Stu? Are you alright, Stu? Stuart Lee reference. I think Peter's losing his fucking mind. But anyway, back to the beer in the right hand. I've said that in a few beer reviews that I've recorded recently, as if it's a fucking catchphrase. Now, I could go full Stuart Lee and then spend the rest of this beer review explaining that joke. But I'm not going to do that because my reviews are long enough. Funny enough, never heard a woman say that to me. Anyway, penis joke. No one can legitimately come over to my beer reviews for actual information about the beer itself. I don't have the highest opinion of myself, but there's a proper narcissistic side of me that says once I've left this earth in probably about 10 years' time, because there's obviously going to be an imploding. I've just ruined the joke completely. What's the word? When you know something's going to happen? Inevitable. It's not inevitable though. What's inevitable is this beer review is going to be shit. No, not imploding. Basically, my arteries are going to probably block up in about 10 years' time, if I'm lucky, because of the lifestyle and my diet. What a bleak outlook on life. It's all jest, trust me. But I'm under no illusions that I'm not gonna live a long, fruitful life going forward. It's the hedonistic lifestyle. I enjoy eating, I enjoy drinking, I enjoy smoking, and I enjoy self-asphyxiation. Don't judge me. I don't actually do that because that's just fucking weird, and I've never understood that. Who the fuck wants to... No, we're not going to get into it. Anyway, if the people from Barron are watching this, I'm not like this in person. I'm a nice, shy, quiet, very socially... I'm a socially anxiety-ridden young man when I'm not on camera. But yeah, the beer smells nice. But there's really not much there on the nose. But what you do get is very satisfying to the senses. It really, really is. Well, sense, smell. Anyway, should I just wrap this video up and get it tasted? I think I should. Cheers. It's all an act. Ooh. Well, isn't that a lovely little beer? It's got a really nice combination of sweetness and ever so slightly savoury dankness. The savoury edge I will attribute to the use of Nelson. Doesn't have that like grape musk drying character that Nelson can sometimes have, which I'm very happy for, because I'm not going to lie, there have been plenty of times where I've seen a beer that even a lot of people who I know, and I don't really know that many people, I can count the people on one hand. Yeah, I just don't get Nelson. Just don't get Nelson. Cut to a montage of me in different situations, just saying off, looking away from camera, I just don't get Nelson. 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 It's not a favourite hop. But it's been used really nicely in this. What other hops have been used in this? Mosaic. I'd say the Mosaic adds like a cross between a tropical and berry-like sweetness to the beer. Really nice body on this as well. Just the right amount of carbonation. And all in all, it's a beer that is of a very high level of satisfactory enjoyment. Now, I know that's not a properly formulated selection of words put into a sentence, but sometimes, even though we're now 12 minutes in, sometimes you've just got to say, that's really damn nice. It really, really is. It's nice, gentle, sweet, a little bit savoury, dank in the middle. Excuse me, that was a very aggressive burp. That was like one of those slightly foamy burps as well. But no, like, legitimately, this is a lovely, 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 lovely. Got to put a Jimmy Savile reference in there. That's really damn good. That is really damn good. It really, really is. It's fruity, but it's not a juice bomb. And thankfully there's 500 mils of this. I very much respect breweries who put beers in proper measurements. You know, this whole culture of 440ml cans. Go on, just put an extra 60ml in that, go on. Go on, you know you want to, just go on. 90% of the craft breweries out there, yeah, upgrade to 500ml cans. Don't go full arbor. You don't have to go full arbor. But go on. Take a leaf out of Daya and Baron's book. Zagafor, do they also do 500ml cans? No, I don't think they do. But yeah, go on, just just put an extra 40, I said 40 mils. Just put an extra 60 mils in. You know, make less units, but more volume. Yeah, it's what we want. Anyway, I'm fucking annoying, aren't I? Jesus Christ. I wish I had this much charisma normally. You fucking arsehole. Why? Why are you watching this? Just go out and buy this beer. Go to Baron's Webshop. Relatively new brewery. Absolutely killing it. And yeah, I mean, just look at that logo. Look at that logo. Look at that artwork. Look at that hand-rendered typography. So aesthetically pleasing. It really, really is. Great design. I like that slightly stereotypical Irish pub typography for Goat Slayer. They could have gone, you know, a little bit doom metal in terms of the art direction of this. But I would happily, a t-shirt with that on it. With that in the top left-hand corner on your breast. Not in a white t-shirt, because I don't look good in white t-shirts. You know you've got a problem when you can see where your belly button is on a t-shirt. So that's why I don't really do white t-shirts when it comes to merchandise. Because it's very unflattering. But yeah, I'll have to see if they actually do merch. Because how good would that be? The Baron logo, top left-hand corner, on a nice black sweatshirt. Love me sweatshirts, as you can clearly see. Wasn't the weather nice today? Anyway, thank you for watching this absolute shite beer review of a really good double IPA. Highly recommended. I'm not too sure if, because I only know these guys through Harry, really. So I'm not sure if what their distribution is like in terms of like web shops and bottle shops and stuff. But definitely go check out their website. Have a bit of a goosey gander. And goosey gander always tickles me, that. That's such a great saying, isn't it? Goosey gander. Yeah, Max Wild's artwork, fantastic. Even just like those small details. And veganism has never looked so good. Speaking of veganism, I tell you what, folks, let me tell you, right? Listen. On a fundamental level, I've never understood why people who are like vegetarian or vegan, who will buy like vegetarian or vegan versions of meat products, you know, like sausages, burgers, that sort of thing. Never really understood that. It's like, well, if you're such a staunch vegan or vegetarian, why do you want something that replicates stuff like bacon? Which, by the way, vegan bacon is never good. It's never good. They'll never get that right. Let's be honest. But see, I don't eat stuff like Quorn as a healthy alternative. I find the Quorn chicken pieces, Quorn burgers, the Quorn chicken nuggets, I think there's a really interesting sort of flavour. I'm getting animated now. There's a really interesting flavour with those. Because sometimes, yeah, I feel like having a couple of Quorn burgers tonight. But what point am I trying to make? It's like, yeah, I've never understood those people who are like, who go for like, you know, like a vegan doner kebab. Which, by the way, Quorn's version of a doner style kebab is actually quite nice. Texture's really on point. But the hypocrite in me wants to recommend, I can't remember what the brand is called. Is it like This Is Not? But basically, I know Tesco sell them. Really well priced as well. I think that's another thing that kind of annoys me about the vegan, vegetarian alternatives, is like they're so expensive a lot of the time. But if you go to Tesco's, go to the meat-free section, This Is Not sausage or something like that. I can't remember what the brand is called. It's like black and white packaging. The sausage, it's like a fork with the sausage on top. Like, This Is Not a Sausage or something like that. Really damn good. And you'd be hard pressed to find something that not only tastes like an actual sausage, but also has the texture of a sausage. And I mean, who doesn't love a bit of sausage? Let's be honest. Sausage in a bun, a little bit of sauce, some cheeky roast onions. Isn't that the main reason why we go to IKEA? See, IKEA's got it made. Let's be honest. Let's keep with this culinary discussion. I know people like, oh, IKEA, I just hate it. It's a one-way system. I can never go. No, I love going to IKEA. So you go to IKEA. You go through the first sections. They've got it nailed, haven't they? They've got it nailed. So it's at that perfect point where, you know, where the cafe is in most IKEAs. It's like the shittest stand-up routine you've ever seen. But like you're going around IKEA, you go like through the bedroom stuff, the chairs, the kitchen stuff, the lounge stuff, and then bam, perfectly placed is the cafe. And it's like, do you know what? Should you have something to eat? Should we have a coffee? So you go to the cafe. Obviously, you're going to get the meatballs because IKEA's meatballs are lush. So you have your meatballs with your lingonberry sauce and chips. Chef's kiss. Anthony Bourdain moment. And then you carry on, you go through like the other sections, like, oh, the kitchen section. The kitchen section is always really satisfying. Then you go through like the bedding section. I'm not sure. The sections aren't important in terms of their layout in regards to the point that I'm trying to make. I'm talking about the layout in general of IKEA. So then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, you go through the stuff, and then you go like the station. I've always got a thing. What's the thing with IKEA stationery? Jerry Seinfeld. I love the stationery section in IKEA. And I like the candles. The candles smell nice. I do like a nice smelling candle. Now you've got like the garden stuff, and then of course you've got like the big warehouse stuff where you get all your flat pack things. Then of course you've got the checkout, and then what you have by the checkout, you've got, is concession stand the right term? I don't know. You've got like the second food place, spitting, the second food place, boing, The second food place right by the exit. And then you've got that shop as well where, by the way, do yourself a favour and buy 2 packs of the frozen meatballs and a big fuck off jar of the lingonberry sauce. And you can also get some really nice oat biscuits in IKEA. I'm getting a little bit depressed now because I've got no easy way of getting to and from IKEA. So if anybody locally wants to treat me to a day out in IKEA, and then maybe afterwards we can go up towards Manchester to the Trafford Centre. Yeah. I do like the Trafford Centre. But yeah, mind you, you've got to go to Warrington to go to IKEA, and then you've got to travel all the way back to Manchester. Although, mind you, the distance between Manchester and Warrington, easy money. Anyway, I digress. So, you know, you go through the shop, you can get those like nice chocolate sweets. Chocolate sweets? Like that. What are they called? I don't remember. Not really important. By the way, why don't Omnipio brew beers for IKEA? Or have they already done that? I think they might have already done that, but I came up with the idea ages ago. So you buy your frozen meatballs, you buy your lingonberry sauce. You can make your own gravy at home. It's easy. I've done it before. If I can do it, you can do it. So once you've got that sort of stuff, and your oat biscuits, the big box of oat biscuits, got to be done. And I think they also do like Posh Crisps as well, don't they? I was interested by Posh Crisps. I like Posh Crisps. I don't judge crisps. What the fuck has this video become? I've got no prejudice against crisps. You know, sometimes you're like, oh, that chocolate's horrible. When have you ever said, oh, that crisp is horrible? It could be a flavour of something that you fundamentally hate. I don't like prawn cocktail because I'm not a fucking weirdo. I like prawn cocktail crisps though. That's a very basic sort of example for the story. Thank you, by the way, for anyone who's sitting around watching this video. I enjoy doing this sort of stuff. I get a sick pleasure out of the fact that people have come to watch a beer review and now we're talking about IKEA. It's not even a Swedish beer. I'm just really fucking lonely. I'm joking. I'm not though. Anyway. So you go to the frozen, the shop side of IKEA. And then of course you've got that food place, the second food place in IKEA. What are you going to do? You're going to get the hot dog. An IKEA hot dog is really nice. And then, you know, that's the end of that. Anyway, very awkward being walked in on doing a beer review, but it is what it is. So yeah, that concludes my review of Baron's Goat Slayer. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Check it out. And if you have tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions. What are your favourite Baron beers? And yeah, cheers for watching. You all take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you later. Kinda did a wink then.